So entering autorotation is not hard.
Yeah.
You know, you've got probably about 1 second, 1 to 2 seconds to lower the lever if you have an engine failure, and if you don't, the RPM will go too low.
The rotor RPM.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that's
and then you're stuffed.
Yeah. So it's a serious thing. If basically when we're doing navs and things like that, and we're flying around, what I'll do is engine failure 3, 2, 1, because normally, well, if you have an engine failure, unless it's a problem with the mags, both mags, it's going to cough and stuff first.
You hear stuff, yeah.
But if it's a problem with the fuel or something like that, it's just going to go poof.
Yeah.
And before you know it, what do you think the first indication of the engine failure is going to be? The first thing you know.
Oh, the engine RPM? Is that good?
Yep.
Lost power? Don't know.
If you're looking out there, though, it takes time to look down there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think you could feel straight away?
Some yawing?
Which way? Yeah.
Left.
Correct. Because you're on left. The friction on the gearbox will yaw it left.
Yeah.
So you're flying along, get down, it'll descend, yaw to the left. So enter autorotation, what we do is lower collective fully. Okay. When we're practicing this, we have to roll off the throttle as well. So lower collective, roll off the throttle in that order. Right pedal at the same time as lowering collective. Stop that yaw.
Yeah. Right pedal.
Yeah. Right pedal. Also, cyclic comes back a small amount as well. So we've got 3 things. So if we're, I'll just turn the master off because it'll beep otherwise. So what we're looking at, we're flying along. So it's basically 3, 2, 1. Like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then so collective all the way down, and then we roll off the throttle as well. So the throttle's open like this and we're flying along.
Yeah.
So it's 3, 2, 1. With the pedal at the same time as the collective.
Right.
Alright.
So almost full right pedal.
Or
a fair bit.
A fair bit, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're flying along like this, you let pedal in, and you go boom, like that.
Okay.
And then what you'll see is engine RPM will come down. If you just leave it like that, the rotor RPM will go, there'll be a bit of a delay, but it will go
Yeah.
because there's not much drag on the blade. So what we have to do is we use the collective and we're doing little movements literally like this
Yeah.
to keep the RPM in the green. So if we see the RPM go too high, we've got a
Bit more friction.
bit higher,
Yeah.
to put a bit more drag, bring it back down. What I think of it as, if you think the needle, see the needle's going to be there,
Yeah.
if the needle goes high, collective goes high.
high. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you not chase, that's the wrong word, but you're following where that needle is.
Yeah.
The only problem is there's a delay in this, so if you pull it up too far, you'll see it go, then you're down, it's,
Yeah.
so you're chasing it. What you've got to get a feel for is where that collective should be. So it's when you're doing it, it's collective down and then up a tiny bit like that. But how far you move it up depends on weight and wind.
Yeah.
So it is, you've got to get a feel for it, and you've got to react to what the helicopter's saying as well. A couple other things we can do if the RPM is going really high, cyclic forward is going to decrease RPM. Cyclic backwards is momentarily going to increase RPM.
Of the blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engine's just down now, so that's it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do this in more detail, but that's the basics of it.
Friction on.
We're going to do them. We have to terminate the autorotation into wind. So the last bit needs to be into wind, because you're using all the energy to basically keep your RPM up in the green range.
Yep.
Alright, and then we just come down at 65 knots. How do we change our speed? With the cyclic. Just as same as we do on approach.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking at these two here. Speed and RPM.
Yeah.
But we're looking outside. We can hear the RPM, you'll hear it. If it goes too high, like high pitch.
Yeah.
And you don't see the red lines there?
Yeah.
They're the limits. So if you go over that, we need to rebuild the head, and that's expensive. If you go under 90, it can actually fly at 80, but you don't want to go below 90. The horn comes on at 97.
Right.
To say, hey, lower the collective a bit more.